Portuguese water dogs look polished on the outside, curls like a show dog, smarts like a genius, and just exotic enough to make strangers stop you on the street. But behind all that glamour is a walking puddle machine with zero concept of personal space, endless energy, and a bark that could wake the neighbors 3 houses over. So before you bring one home, you really want to watch this first. Here are 9 things no one tells you about owning a Portuguese water dog. Number 1. The perpetual wet beard syndrome. Living with a Portuguese water dog means signing up for permanent dampness. Those beards may look regal, but they work like sponges. Every drink of water, every puddle splash, even a curious sniff at morning dew turns into a slow drip, drip, drip across your floors, your pants, or your unsuspecting guests. One owner nailed it saying, "My PWD's beard is basically a mobile sprinkler system for my floors. I've given up on dry socks." Pretty soon, you'll learn to keep towels in strategic locations or invest in a mop you truly love. The trade-off is that it's endearingly on brand for a dog bred to dive, swim, and haul nets in the Atlantic. A Portuguese water dog is always ready to share a little piece of your aquatic soul, usually all over your carpet. If you can handle the puddles, you'll get a dog with more charm than you'll know what to do with. Just maybe don't wear suede around them. Number 2. The grooming gauntlet. Those luscious curls may win hearts, but behind the glamour is a daily grind. A Portuguese water dog's coat never stops growing. It mats, it tangles, it hoards twigs and leaves like a walking junk drawer. Skip brushing and you're no longer grooming. You're battling felt. Give it weeks, and your groomer will greet you with scissors in one hand and judgment in the other. And then there are the ears. Left unchecked, they're a perfect storm for infections, which is why plucking and cleaning become part of the regular routine. One owner puts it best, saying, "I spend more time brushing my PWD than I do my own hair, and I have long hair. It's a full-time job, but someone's got to keep this floof looking fabulous." The reality is simple. Those curls demand constant upkeep. Either you learn the art of clippers and brushes yourself, or you budget for frequent spa days at the groomer. The reward is a healthy, happy dog who turns heads everywhere, but only if you put in the elbow grease. Number 3. Boredom is the enemy. A Portuguese water dog with nothing to do is a demolition project waiting to happen. Give them a quiet afternoon, and you might come back to shredded cushions, a de-stuffed toy massacre, or a mysteriously open cabinet. These dogs are built to think, solve, and tinker, and when they're bored, the target is often your house. One owner put it perfectly saying, "My dog isn't just smart, he's a criminal mastermind. If he's quiet, he's probably redecorating with my couch cushions." Physical exercise only scratches the surface. Run them for miles, and they'll still have brain power left over. What really settles them is mental work, such as puzzle feeders, obedience drills, hide and seek, scent training, even jobs around the house. When their problem-solving instinct is given direction, they thrive. Ignore it, and you'll spend more time fixing than enjoying your dog. But keep their minds busy, and you'll see what they're truly made for. Clever, eager partners who approach life like it's a series of puzzles only they can solve. Number 4. The off switch is a myth for the first 2 years. People love to say Portuguese water dogs have an off switch. And sure, adults often do. But puppies? Adolescents? Forget it. For the first 2 years, that switch might as well be hidden in another dimension. Young PWDs operate like they're powered by a never-ending espresso drip. They run, leap, nip, wrestle, and repeat for hours. As one exasperated owner put it, "They say these dogs have an off switch. Mine must be hidden in a secret compartment only accessible after 2 years of relentless zoomings." It's not impossible to handle, but it is demanding. Exercise has to be consistent. Training has to be daily, and your sense of humor has to be intact. There will be nights when you collapse on the couch only to feel a wet nose nudging you into round 12 of fetch. Eventually, the energy tapers and the calmer, affectionate dog emerges. But until then, it's 2 years of high gear with no brakes. Number 5. More than just energetic, they're working dogs. Calling a Portuguese water dog energetic is like calling the ocean a little wet. These dogs weren't bred for strolls around the block. They were bred to hustle alongside fishermen, driving fish into nets, retrieving lost gear, even ferrying messages from boat to boat. Your PWD craves purpose. Without it, all that drive looks for an outlet, and your furniture usually pays the price. One owner put it best, saying, "My dog demands a job. If I don't give him a task, he'll start hurting the cat, the kids, and eventually me. It's a full-time management position." The key is channeling that energy into work they can sink their teeth into. Agility, dock diving, scent games, obedience drills, or puzzle toys that make them think as hard as they move. With the right outlet, they shine. After all, they're not just companions, they're partners. Brilliant, relentless, and happiest when they've got a mission. Number 6. They are often an affectionate shadow. Stand up to stretch your legs, and the Portuguese Water Dog is right there, trotting behind like you've announced a family field trip. Sit down, and they'll wedge themselves against you or flop into your lap like they've claimed squatters' rights. With a PWD in the house, personal space quickly becomes folklore. One owner joked, "My dog thinks my lap is his throne and my shadow is his sidekick. I'm pretty sure he believes he's just a human in a fur coat." This clingy devotion is part of their charm, but it comes with responsibility. PWDs thrive on constant interaction, and leave them alone for too long, that love can twist into separation anxiety. And separation anxiety often translates into shredded furniture or surprise projects around the house. On the flip side, when you're around, they're the ultimate teammate, always tuned into your mood, nudging you when you're down, bounding with you when you're happy, and happily tagging along for whatever the family is doing. Bringing one home doesn't just mean adding a dog. It means adding a shadow that insists on being part of everything and refuses to let you forget how much you're adoring. Number 7. They'll be furry land sharks. Portuguese water dogs love their mouths almost as much as they love their people. Puppies especially come with a built-in compulsion to grab, nip, and chew anything within range. Your hands, your clothes, even your hair if you lean too close. These dogs were bred to retrieve from the water, and that urge to carry things never really switches off. One owner laughed about it, saying, "My pup thinks everything is a chew toy, including myself. I'm pretty sure he's trying to sculpt me into a new shape." That kind of enthusiasm is funny at first, but a full-grown PWD mouthing your ankle isn't quite as charming. Teaching bite inhibition and swapping in chew toys early is essential. The good news? They're quick learners, and with consistency, they figure out fast what's fair game and what isn't. Number 8. The Barking Brigade. Portuguese water dogs don't believe in subtlety. If something moves, a squirrel, the mail carrier, a suspicious leaf, you'll hear about it. Their instincts as watchdogs run deep, which means you're essentially living with a built-in alarm system that occasionally goes off for reasons known only to them. One owner put it perfectly, saying, "It feels like my dog has a personal vendetta against squirrels, mail carriers, and sometimes even a rogue leaf. His bark is his battle cry, and my eardrums are the battlefield." Sure, you'll never miss a delivery, a visitor, or a shift in the wind. The downside? Quiet afternoons can quickly become soundtracked by a booming chorus. The trick is teaching them when to sound the alarm and when to let it slide. Early training, a reliable, quiet command, and plenty of exercise all help keep their vocal cords in check. At their best, they're vigilant, loyal guardians who make you feel secure. At their worst, They're that overly chatty neighbor who doesn't know when to stop talking. Number 9. The Doodle Dilemma. Portuguese water dogs often get mistaken for doodles, and unfortunately, so do their haircuts. Take one to a groomer unfamiliar with the breed, and you might get back a dog that looks less like a rugged water worker and more like a poodle who wandered into a lawnmower. Their coat might resemble a doodle's, but it's denser, grows continuously, and was built to show off their athletic water dog frame, not puff them up like cotton candy. In fact, one owner shared their horror story. "I asked for a PWD cut, and my dog came back looking like a poodle who lost a fight with a lawnmower. It's a very specific look. Make sure your groomer has experience with these dogs." To avoid the doodle default, you'll need to do some homework. Bring reference photos, explain the traditional clips, or, best case, find a groomer who already knows their way around a PWD coat. Done right, grooming isn't just looks. It's about keeping the coat healthy, functional, and true to the breed's heritage. So skip the doodle cut. Your Portuguese water dog deserves better. Hey, if you enjoyed this, you'll probably love this video here. And if you hit subscribe, I'll donate a meal to a rescue dog on your behalf.